Hey, what's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop New York, Season 6, Episode 8. So, real fast, you guys, let me tell you about what happened to me last Friday. A lot of you guys already know, but anyway, my girlfriend wanted to go out for drinks. I wanted to go to this place called 6 Feet Under because I love they have this really good tartar tuna plate. Anyway, that doesn't really matter. She ended up saying, let's go to this place called Swerve ATL. Now, that just the name alone, I knew I didn't want to fuck with this place. But it was close to the house, and, you know, always good to save gas. You guys know how I am. So I was just like, fine, that's whatever. So we go over there. This place is literally right around the corner from my house. When we get in, my girlfriend goes, look, there goes Stevie J. I'm not one to get all starstruck. I mean, you know, coming from Los Angeles, I've been around a lot of celebrities, and, you know, so it's not that big of a deal. But, you know, I did see him. I was just like, oh, look at old Stevie J. Okay, much smaller than I expected him to be. But a good looking guy, whatever. So, you know, we're waiting around for a seat and it's crowded. There's no seats. They're having a surprise birthday party there for somebody. So half of the restaurant is taken. The bar is full, you know. So we decided that we were going to leave and just go on over to the U bar. Okay, leave one ghetto place for the next. She and I was walking out the door and Stevie J comes rushing up to us like, wait a minute. Where you guys going? Where you guys going? So we both was like kind of taken aback because why are you even this concerned? I, you know, realize now that he knew the owner, but he was just like, oh, you guys gotta stay. He was like, my name is Stevie J, you know, like we didn't know who he was. So my girlfriend was like, oh, I'm Simone, and I was like, hi, I'm Roxanne, and you guys, I didn't tell him that I'd made YouTube videos because, you know, we've talked really good about Stevie J and we've talked really bad about him. You know, that's always like one of my things. Like, what if I bump into somebody and they pissed off at me? Although half the time, y'all know I be joking, right? Shit. I will admit that I feel like he was trying to place my face a little bit, but he couldn't figure it out. But you know, you don't never know because Stevie J has this way of looking at you anyway. Sort of like, you know, he's just sort of like, hey, you know, it's weird, but anyway, he was really nice. He was just like, you guys stay. I'm going to get you guys some drinks. What you guys drinking? He goes behind the bar and was just like, those two ladies over there, make sure you give them whatever, you know. So he was very, very hospitable. Really nice guy. Walking around, talking to everybody, taking pictures, you know, working the room right before he was about to leave. You know, I did work up enough courage to ask for a picture, and that's only because I had been drinking, you guys. I'm not one to ask for pictures. That bitch was going on that damn vodka and cranberry juice, so I asked him, and he said, yeah, and I posted it on my Instagram. So yeah, that was the excitement for my Friday evening. I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Anyway, you guys, Love and Hip Hop, New York. Let's get to it, shall we? So the show starts where it ended last week, which was with Mo and B fighting in a damn studio. You know, Mo said that she lost her cool, but she's going to keep her head because she doesn't want to disrespect Yandy or the studio. Once they carry B out of there because it's just pandemonium everywhere, of course, Yandy can't control nothing, even though this shit is her fault. Mo was just like, yeah, I'm going to handle my business. I'm going to get in here and I'm going to work this studio. Okay, and then when I finish, I'm going to go work B. And you can tell her that, telling Cardi that. Okay, Cardi was just like, look, you know, the rumor around in the streets is that you and your girls be going around jumping people. And Mo was like, yeah, that was 5 years ago. We don't do that shit no more. But Cardi was just like, Mo talking all spicy and whatnot, but she ain't really popped that bottle. She ain't about that life or whatever. You guys, I'm real salty with Yandy for bringing this whole little reunion together in the first place, okay? You're supposed to be a professional, and you bring two artists together that can't stand each other, that cannot not fight, and then you upset when the shit pop off the way it does. But you know, Yandy, B ain't doing shit. Mo is about making this money, so that's what we gonna do. We gonna get to making this money. She always gotta let us know that she taking care of her business. Later on, B meets with Yandy, and you know, she real frustrated. Like, why would you even have me in my studio with her? This is supposed to be my session. You know, it was just mad sneaky, yo, that you would do something like that. You know, she just pissed off, and Yandy's looking up at her like, are you finished? Sit your ass down. Let me let you know something. First of all, I ain't gotta sneak for nothing. I'm a grown ass woman. It's my money. It's my session. It's my track, and I can give it to whoever I want to give it to. I paid for the damn studio session, so I can have whoever I want up in there. And she's right. You can have whoever you want in your damn studio session, but good business sense seems like it would just make sense not to, first of all, not to pit two of your artists against each other, okay, in the name of friendly competition. But whatever, you know, I guess this is time for Yandy to impart her wisdom on, you know, the low life that don't know no better. Girl, let me tell you something, okay? Listen up. This is some knowledge that you don't normally get. You gotta learn how to deal with the moles in life. There's always gonna be somebody that wants to fight you. But I can't go to bat for you if you always gonna act a damn fool. Now, we done had 2 strikes already. 1 strike was at the Gwinnett Fest. 2nd strike was at the studio. I'm thinking to myself, like, yeah, and both of those strikes also included Mo. So why the fuck is we only yelling at B? B, who actually has a little bit of juice behind her, considering that she actually had a hit back in the day. What the fuck? Why are you doing all this with B when Mo has been the one that's just been acting a damn fool the entire season 2? So yeah, none of that makes sense to me. And it's too bad that, you know, young B got to take the L because of the, you know, the storyline that Mona and Yandy done cooked up. I guess they got big plans for Mo, so I'm tired of Yandy just being one-sided on this. Okay, shut the fuck up, Confucius. Shit. Now, speaking of Cardi B, you guys, she said it's time to get her career back on track. It seems like she's been saying that shit all season, okay? What the fuck is the career that we getting back on track? Thank goodness that we love Cardi B, okay, and that she's entertaining just on her own, because her storyline is all over the fucking place, okay? She's a terrible actress. And then last night, we had the nerve to have her sister on there who's a worser actress, shout out to Future, than Cardi B. They listening to her music in the back of the car. Sis is doing some kind of little, you know, booty action back here, and Cardi is there, you know, letting her listen. When the song go off, you know, Cardi brings up, you know, the fact that there's some bitches out in Instagram, you know, Facebook or whatnots, that they are hitting on her man Tommy in jail, and she's sick of these bitches. So Tommy done sent her some paperwork for them to get married. Well, at least the sister had good enough sense to be like, bitch, no, I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, you out here, you working, you grinding, you making your money, you got this nigga up in jail. What if he gets out and then shit don't work out? Then you gonna be stuck. Cardi was just like, it's just papers, it's just paperwork. If she don't want to be with him, you know what, she'll just get a divorce. She ain't gonna be stuck. I love Tommy, and that is her dream, to be married in jail. You guys see what happens when you dream big. Y'all, I'll tell you, it was just a whole bunch of, you know, hood booger ghetto rat foolishness. I'm thinking, like, is this how girls make major plans in their lives? Is this what we doing now? Anyways, you guys, they have her meeting with her manager, Shaft. I guess Shaft has her being the spokesperson for some cell phone accessories. You guys, real talk, Cardi has been doing a lot. I follow her on Instagram, and she's been making the most out of her appearances, promos for clubs and things like that. I'm sure she's making some pretty good money right now, and smartly and rightly so. I hope she gets some good people in her corner that will help her parlay this popularity into something bigger, because really she could have something there. Stack your paper, girl, get paid. Okay, now while she's sitting there talking to Shaft, her main man Tommy calls from jail. You know, she's like, "Ooh, I gotta answer this, I gotta answer." She's like, "Hey, baby," and he's like, "Hey, what's up?" You know, she's telling him all what she's doing with Shaft, and you know, he's just like, "You working too hard, okay? You need to just settle down, wait for me to get home so I can take care of you." I was just like, girl, I hope you best not do that. What the fuck do you look like, sitting down waiting for somebody to get out of jail? I mean, how legitimately, how is he going to be able to take care of you? I mean, you know, I know there's a chance that he could have rehabilitated himself and done something different, but you know, niggas that's used to fast money, it's hard to get back into just a regular job. And then he's telling her to just sit down and wait. She was just like, "Oh, nigga, you just want me to be at home and pregnant like all these other ghetto ass bitches." But then in the same breath, you know, she asked him, does he really feel like, you know, he knows her? And he says that he does, and she says that you don't really. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, do you want to marry him or not? That's why I said that her storyline is all over the place, and none of it is believable. Y'all, Mariah Lynn, I'm telling you, this girl done played herself so badly on the damn show. It's a damn shame what she did to her own self. Now, we see her in a moment of distress, okay? She got her old flicked ass walk. She going to go see Rich because meth head mama done landed herself back in jail. Oh my God, Rich, I don't know what I'm gonna do. He was like, look, get yourself a lawyer, okay, and see what they can do for you. And then what you need to do is channel all them emotions that you have and put it into your work, put it into to your song. Okay, all the great artists do that. Just that fast, she's relieved. Thank God that Rich was there for her. Okay, she tried to call Cisco. Yeah, she tried to call her man, and he wasn't available. Rich was the next best thing, the next closest thing. So yeah, we're gonna just work this out over here with Rich. She tells him, you know, maybe you and I can get in the studio. He was just like, look, I can't fuck on you and also be working for you. Okay, that's been my downfall. This is the new Rich. Okay, so yeah, I don't think I want to work in the studio with you. Okay, what else does that leave? Okay, let's break open this drink, nigga, and fuck. They actually leave it to our imagination whether or not Rich and Mariah Lynn did anything. But the fact that she was just there already don't look too good for your girl. But wait a minute. Mariah Lynn and Rich, honey, that was so last night, okay? And tonight, Mariah Lynn is back with her main man, Cisco. Yeah, Cisco was down in Atlanta taking care of some business, okay? So that's why he wasn't able to answer when she called. I told y'all shit move real fast on Love and Hip Hop. Y'all got to stay up. Rich yesterday, Cisco today. Now, y'all, this is where she totally sold herself out. Now, you was just crying up on Rich's shoulder and telling them, you know, you wanted to work together with them and, you know, we gonna keep this in the personal and not with the professional. But then tonight you tell us that you want to be with Cisco. Okay, and you tell him the same thing. I don't know why she thought that that was a good idea. Cisco, you know, his creep antenna comes up, okay? As a creep squad extraordinaire, fellow participant, he already know that Rich ain't gonna just be with Mariah Lynn and just let shit slide like that. Now you trying to play some games, but let me let you know something, baby girl. I wrote the rules to this bullshit. So now Cisco's on a whole totally different page. He tells her that, yeah, well, you know, if we're gonna take this any further, I think that we need to get checked out because, you know, Rich is a dirty dick nigga and you fucking him means that you a dirty pussy nigga too. She got all indignant. Well, wait a minute, you fucking with Mo, and Mo looks like she's dirty too. And he was just like, that's fine. So they both gonna get checked, okay? But little does Mariah Lynn know that, you know, Cisco has already checked out. Now later on we get Rich at this damn performance that DJ Self is having, okay? I guess he said he going from DJ to artist. So DJ Self is a rapper now. After his little performance, you know, he's sitting talking to Rich, and who should walk up but Ra. When she scooted her ass on top of that car, I was like, Mona, you better watch that damn hood. Okay, she was trying to get up there. Guys said she don't fuck that hood up, yo. Ra lets us know that, you know, she's managing. She's got Mariah Lynn. She's got Lexi. Both Self and Rich is surprised. Self was just like, oh, what, BBOD ain't together no more? That's news to me. And when did you start representing Mariah? Rich was like, Mariah was just asking me to represent her as a manager. Like, when was this? Okay, and she was just like, it's been for a minute now. But DJ Self was like, Rich, I don't know why you don't know. You guys was fucking. Ron was just like, what? And he was just like, yeah, we done slept together plenty of times. She was just at the crib. Child, just throwing that punk girl's name around like a wadded up piece of paper in an office trash bin. Even Rich can't believe that, you know, Mariah Lynn is starting like this, okay? And even as a creep, he's disgusted. So Rich, you know, he got to get to the bottom of this foolishness. He don't trust nobody. Mariah Lynn meets him out for drinks, okay? And Mariah was just like, you know, I'm gonna have to break some hearts tonight. Girl, little do you know. So she says and she tells him, you know, thank you for all that you've done. You know, I appreciate you being there, listening to me and helping me. You know, we go way back. We've been through a lot. I'm good. I'm moving on, okay? And he was just like, oh, you gonna let them 6 minutes of blowing your back out just pass like that? And, you know, she was just like, I gotta say that Mariah Lynn puts it down. She was just about to fall back into her old thottish behavior. But in walks Cisco because Rich has called Cisco down to see what his girl is doing. Now Cisco, he don't trust no damn body neither. And that poor stupid Mariah in the middle of all of this like a goddamn chess piece, y'all. What they've been able to conclude is that Mariah Lynn been running between Rich and Cisco. Okay, Rich was like, you calling me in the middle of the night, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you ain't on your period, you know, you want me to come hit. Cisco sitting there listening like, oh, is this how it is? I said, Mariah, girl, you done let these niggas make a fool out of you right in front of your damn face. Because now Cisco talking to Rich like she ain't even there and saying how the only reason why he got with Mariah is to get back at Rich. Okay, but we need to talk. Child, it was a mess. She all hard and shit while she's standing between the two of them there, okay? And she gonna leave because she don't need this shit. I can do who I want, when I want, how I want, And that still don't make me no thought. Girl, somebody that told you wrong. When are women gonna realize that, yes, it's a double standard. Yes, it's not fair that men can do things that women can't do. Yes, it's unfair that when men sleep around, you know, they're branded as a pimp, a player, okay, patted on the back, okay, and when women do the very same thing, they got the scarlet letter branded on their damn chest. But it fucking is what it is. Like Cisco said, once upon a time not long ago, you was a hoe, and you still are. Child, that child got her ass outside them damn doors, and she was all up in her feelings. Honey, Mona had, you know, she had the day off that night. Okay, she had been hired some old homeless person on the street. And honey, she was trying to stop Mariah. I want to get out of here. I want to get out of here right now. Wait a minute. No, don't talk to me right now. Fuck him and fuck him. That's how I feel right now. Because Mariah Lynn is always going to be on tour. Without a Rich, without a Cisco. I'm going to be okay no matter what. Because I'm a soldier. And I hold myself down. I don't need him. I don't need him. I don't need nobody. The only thing that hurts is the one man that I thought had my back. The one man that I thought was loyal to me. You showed me otherwise. And I turned Rich down time and time again. And I always said that it would be Cisco and it would never be a Rich. But for him to come and say that the only reason why he got with me was to get back at him, that's foul. Bye. Be gone. End of story. I'm good and I'm always gonna be good. Bitch, I was just like, bravo! Bitch, that was a soliloquy for that ass, y'all. The homeless lady was like, Mona, you told me don't let the bitch leave, and she didn't. Okay, where my check? Y'all, I swear I be wanting to skip the Peter and Amina's of the world, okay? But since they're on the show, I guess I gotta talk about them. Peter says that he knows that this, you know, this little bit of information that he got to lay on Amina is going to kill her. But he gotta do what he gotta do, y'all. That goddamn Amina's in there singing some old baby talk bullshit. I cannot, I just want her to just write the song. She's a great songwriter. Let somebody else sing. Should nobody want to hear this old damn mew mew pew pew baby babble mess? You're the fool, that's for sure. He's no good, let him go. You will learn for yourself. That's what they say, but I can't help. Y'all just roll my fucking eyes. You know Peter. Now he's got his grave face on. He sits down and he tells her, now you remember I've been home every night for the last 3 weeks or so. Remember that, right? She was like, yes, everything's been good. He was just like, but what had happened was when I wasn't coming home at night, you know, I was still fucking around with Tara and she had then got pregnant. And child, Amina done pulled out all the acting chops for this. Mona said, listen, you can't start off big, okay? We got to build to a crescendo. So first, you just need to make the face. Tell me you're joking. Tell me you're joking. Tell me you're joking. Tell me you're joking. He not joking. But y'all see this? It ain't no tears. It's just dry-faced it. But as time goes on and, you know, she's building this up, she delivers, you know, the turning point line. Why would you make her pregnant? Why would you make her pregnant? And I'm supposed to be the one pregnant? And I just killed my baby. I guess we were supposed to feel sorry for her or something. Okay, goddamn face got tired of all that scrunching up, and so we finally squeezed out some tears. Look, it's not nothing to laugh about, okay? I suppose it is a pretty fucked up situation to be in, okay? But if Peter has been anything, he's been consistent. The nigga's fucking everybody. This shouldn't be no surprise, y'all. I couldn't even muster up a little, you know, I was just sitting there looking like this. She can't believe that this is happening, you know, that Peter's put her through a lot, but this is just the worst, okay? I'm just like, why you can't believe it's happening? So now, you know, she got to turn all the way up, okay? This is the coup de grace. I got rid of my baby, and she still has her baby. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. You're evil. You're evil. Now listen, where we at with this get Amina some damn friends petition that I asked you guys to draw? But I mean, has any progress been made? Because y'all, she's still talking to Peter's damn daughter. And the daughter, the only one that got some fucking sense, okay? She tried to tell him, like, my daddy is full of shit. Why are you guys still messing with him? You need to leave him alone. You need to leave him alone. It's got to end somewhere, okay? As soon as Amina said, well, I got to get my mind straight. I don't know what I'm going to do. I said, bitch, you know what you're going to do. You're going to get your ass pregnant. And that's exactly what she did, okay? Because we just found out at the reunion that she is now pregnant. And everybody is just like, oh my God, she's pregnant. That means she didn't even get rid of her child to begin with. No, the show was taped some 6-7 months ago. So if she really didn't have an abortion when she said that she did, then she would have been due any day now, like Tara is. When I look at the pictures, I don't really know how far along she is, but she looked like she around the six month point. So I would just say that, yeah, she probably very soon after this scene in the show, her ass probably did get pregnant. And you can't tell me that she didn't do it on purpose. And it's just like, I'm just thinking to myself, like, what the fuck is wrong with these girls? Like, do you know this is reality TV, but you are making real world decisions that you're going to have to deal with, this shit that's going to last? I cannot understand where their thinking is. It don't even make no fucking sense now. Okay, so yeah, they stupid, they idiots, they retarded. Okay, any other words that you can think of when you have, you know, very diminished capability to think straight? That would be your Tara and your Amina and even your Peter. I'm so fucking sick of talking about the three of them, you guys. I'm not even gonna preach today. Okay, that's it on their full of fucking niggatry. Alright, you guys, let me get off of here. It is hot as fuck in this car. Oh my God, I'm about to give me a Big Mac. I'm excited. Anyway, you guys, make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. Channels for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright. So I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.